So, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We are really happy to host you to evening. We, as EduGo Abroad, has arranged this session to be interactive, and we have our alumni with us. Okay, they will speak the real-time experience. They will share you the insights of how was their journey with us and in Europe. Okay, feel free to ask questions, take note of yourself. You can ask us the query related to your process. How is the life there in Europe? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now start. Let me introduce you to our panel. Starting with is Himani, who has joined us from Lithuania. Then we have Kartavya, who is joining us from Germany. Then we have Neil, who is joining us from France. And even Tejas is joining from Ireland. I would request Himani to please introduce yourself.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Himani Patel. I am studying medicine in Lithuania, LSMU University.
Okay. Kartavya, can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Kartavya. I'm from Bhavnagar city, Gujarat, but currently living in Hamburg.
Okay.
I'm studying Masters in Science in International Logistics and Transportation Management in
Okay.
University of Europe for Applied Science, Hamburg campus.
Okay. That's great. Thank you,
Yeah.
Kartavya. And we have Yashwant also with us, who is joining us. Yashwant, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi all. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm here in France right now. I'm in my office actually. It's been
Okay.
2 years. I came through EduGo as well. Yeah, 2 years back. It was a good journey back then, I can say. I'm right now. I completed my masters in Neoma Business School,
Hmm.
and then I'm doing my internship. So yeah, it's going good for now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So your journey has from India to France. How was it?
it was good, actually. I would say thanks to you, EduGo Abroad again. I mean, you guys made the work easier. These people are not paying me to tell you this, guys. Seriously, these people helped me. Yeah, yeah. So it's true.
Okay.
You have good people there. Yeah,
All my panelists, all my alumni, I would be telling you that there will be lots of questions coming you related to Europe, related to their journey till where they are. So I would request you to answer all their possible queries so that their journey to to Europe will also be easy.
yeah, sure.
Okay. Neil, you are
Sure,
also
ma'am.
there. So please introduce yourself and how was your journey from India to France?
Hey, hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. Hi, Neil. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. And I'm from Ahmedabad, Gujarat. And currently I'm studying in Paris, Haven City. I'm studying artificial intelligence and data science. And I'm doing my bachelor's right now.
Okay. So Neil, how are you now there? How is everything going
Yeah, it's
on?
been like 8 months now, and things are good right now. I'm on vacation, and everything is good.
Okay, okay. So these are our alumni who have been with us and who has very successfully landed there in Europe. Now, I would like to ask you some questions on behalf of the students who has joined us. Himani, starting from you. So, how was it like to first arrive in Europe? How was your first experience of Europe?
It was different. To be honest, it was like very roller coastery emotions going on. I was excited, nervous, but thankfully, this country has welcomed me with open arms. I did face a bit of cultural shock that was with weather and language, but
Okay.
gradually you get used to it. I'm living here, it's been like almost 4 years, so
Hmm.
you get used to it.
Okay, so I'm glad that you you had a word for language. Major questions for our student is of language only. So is it a so difficult barrier to crack it, or you can make it through?
No, I think you can make it through. First year would be difficult,
Okay.
But then eventually you'll get adjusted to the place, and as the people are saying something or as your surrounding is speaking, you
Hmm.
slowly get to understand it and
Okay.
you speak it.
Okay, that's great. That's really very thoughtful of you to tell us that the people are understanding there, because see, you are going from India to Europe, so it is a different culture and everything. So it is very nice that you told us in first question only that the people are welcoming there. Okay, coming to uh, you again. So how many working hours you get typically there with your studies and all?
The thing is, I don't work
Okay.
because I'm studying medicine. It's actually very difficult to work. We
Okay.
have internships and everything.
Yeah.
But I can talk about studying hours.
Hmm.
I typically study for like 30 hours a week.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. So I guess I can pass on this question to Kartavya. Kartavya, do you what kind of working hours are there in Germany, and how do you cope up with your studies also there?
Well, I have an appointment in universities, like they have given me schedules like Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, on the next week I have only 2 days to go.
Hmm.
But if I talk about my work schedule, I work at Zara
Hmm.
warehouses.
Hmm.
So I just have to work at the night shift, like
Okay.
12 a.m. to 6 a.m.
Okay.
So it's quite good to work over there because I just do all the plannings, how to manage my all the day schedules.
Hmm.
Like I'm doing a mini job right now, so
Hmm.
it's 12 hours per week.
Okay.
But if I talk about part time, then I can do a 40 hours.
Okay. See, Divakar, as you, sorry, Kartavya, as you are there,
Yeah.
and you are in Germany. So basically, many students of us have a question for language barrier also there. So can you please tell us that how you cope up with that thing?
Yeah, like language barrier is there right now, but
Hmm.
it's not that hard to cope up with it. Like I did my A1 level of German language in India, then I
Hmm.
came here, so now I'm enrolling into A2 and plus B1 language. So
Hmm.
I'm just trying to learn about the language more and more. So it's
Okay.
not that hard to learn to do it.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so and coming to Yashwant, Yashwant, I just wanted to ask you that how easy or how difficult or how is the university exams there, and how do
Okay.
you cope up with your part time also and your what to say your academics also?
Okay, so the first thing, I never went to part time or tried, because I'll be frank, I don't know French language.
Hmm.
Without knowing French, it is very hard. And apart from that, I had my university every day. I mean, my business school every day. I had to attend almost every day in a week.
Hmm.
So I never tried for part time. And I came through a loan, education loan, which I
Hmm.
applied for my personal expenses as well. So it covered me for an year.
Okay.
So part time was nothing. And then coming to exams and stuff, I think you listen to the class, it's more than enough, I say.
Okay.
It's not
So
that stuff. It's not about more theoretical. It's being practical. You present more. You do presentations and stuff. You work together. So I say it's more about listening more to the class attentively. I say that's all.
okay, let's move forward with the questions. So, Neil, how do you travel across France, and how is the local transport there? And did you get any chance to travel across Europe?
So basically, in France, we get this Navigo card, which is applicable for all students, and
Hmm.
it's really cheap. If you see yearly plan, it's really cheap for us.
Hmm.
So we travel in trains, bus, metro, RER. So that's it for the students. If you are under 26 age, you
Hmm.
get this card. And if you are not even under 26, you get the Imagine card, but not the student one. And
Okay.
uh, in no, I never traveled across in Europe because I never get time because I work. Even if I
Okay.
don't know French, I got part-time job. So
Okay.
I
So
work
tell
and
me
I
something about the part-time job there in France, as you said that you are doing a part-time job. So how it was, how
yes.
easy it was, or what challenge did you face?
Honestly, I didn't face any challenges because I planned my thing and I applied on the English speaking restaurants
Okay.
and clubs. So it was easy for me. I got my job in like 3 months after landing. And it's just you have to tell them that you don't know French. That's it. And it's easier
Okay.
to if you if you target the English speaking or tourist place. So I got job and it's like I can work 21 hours in week as a
Okay.
student for now.
Okay. And how do you manage your curriculum, Neil?
So my school is basically 8 to 6 p.m.
Hmm.
morning 8 to 6 p.m. and
Hmm.
yeah, it's they are very friendly and everything is fine. I don't skip any classes or anything. I just work
Okay.
on weekends and in the night. So for me, it's very everything is going very good.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the answer. Um Yashwant, I would like to ask you that how did you manage your living expenses?
Okay. So, like I said, I took a loan for overall my personal expenses as well.
Hmm.
And we have a certain thing called CAF in France, which the
Hmm.
government gives you a portion of your rent back to you.
Hmm.
Let's say I'm paying 450 euros per month. And
Okay.
then I have a scholarship at my business school too. So I'm entitled to get around 150 to 200 euros back every month.
Okay.
So
And I
I
think
save
I
200 euros there. And yeah, cook yourself, I can say. I know I'm also not a chef, but I learned coming here. I don't like cooking, but I still cook because it's cheap.
okay.
Once and all, I try outside, but yeah, to manage, I can say cook at home. That's the best advice I can give.
Okay. And so I guess this question is for all. I guess Kartavya can also answer this question. So how do you manage your living expense there?
Yeah, like I have a block amount which I did in back in
Hmm.
India. So
Hmm.
I monthly get like 992 euros.
Hmm.
But few like 1 month ago I got a job like in
Hmm.
warehousing. So they are paying me off like mini job. So around 704 euros
Hmm.
every month. So my rent is around like 450 euros
Hmm.
and like another thing like yeah, insurance
Yeah.
that cut off like 145 euros. But it
Okay.
depends on the age, like it's below 22 years, then it's cut around like 135 euro. But
Yeah.
I'm 24, so like I cut like 145 euros.
Okay.
And normal bills like mobile phones bill, like SIM card,
Hmm.
so it's 11 euros, and miscellaneous like groceries and all like 150 euros around.
Okay. Perfect.
So yeah.
So totally your living expense is managed.
Yeah.
Okay. So coming to Himani, Himani, how come you manage your living expense there?
Parents, to be honest, because it's actually very difficult with managing studies, so I can't do the job.
Okay.
But we have something known as Revolut. My
Hmm.
parents send me money every month, so
Hmm.
that's all.
Okay. Okay, so that's very great. So I would open this forum for question answers now, I guess. So all our aspiring students can also ask you some questions, whatever doubt they have. So can we just open the forum for them? Please, all the joinees, you can please shoot your questions. Okay, we have one questions. It's an open question. Any of the panel can answer. What is the major issue faced after landing in France? People in France can answer. Judgment, you can answer.
I faced nothing literally. I mean, if you're ready for the change, it's nothing. Like, I mean, you will face. You might think it's little hard to
Hmm.
converse or have a conversation with someone because you don't know the language French.
Hmm.
But in school and everywhere you go, you see most Indians and other people in school, especially they speak English. So I think there are no specific problems I faced. I can say it was good. Yeah.
Okay. Neil, as you are there from France, So, what issue have you faced after landing in France?
I agree with him. I literally face nothing. It's really
You didn't
easy. They are
face
very
any issue?
welcoming, and no French people are rude. Everything is good, and they don't judge you for not speaking French or anything now. It was a problem back in the past, but not
Hmm.
now. Everyone is really friendly and welcoming. The city is very good, the Paris.
Okay. So, if you
Yeah, I mean,
land in
it's
France,
totally based on your expectations, on what exactly you're expecting from here. I
hmm,
expected a good business school
hmm,
to change my future, so that's all it is. If you're expecting to party a lot, you will get that too, but it might disappoint you as well. So it's based on
okay.
your expectation how it's going to
Okay.
be.
Okay. Just to my alumni, what about the accommodation in your respective countries? Please help us some on that also.
Okay, if I may, I'll say so. In France, it's easy to find an accommodation, but the thing is, these days there increased some scammers as well. My
Hmm.
friend personally got scammed for in France, especially when you are taking an accommodation, you pay a month deposit and a month rent, and he did the same thing, and there is the building, but he is not the owner. So I say go through a trustworthy sites before you are booking an accommodation. Take someone's help if you know someone, and think twice before making the payment. Now you are
I'm
muted.
sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So it is that you need to be going through a trusted source, and you should
Yes.
do a well research before finding an accommodation there in France. You're trying to say
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, how to find a trusted source there in France? Because as you also mentioned that
Okay.
there are many scammers there. So,
Yeah.
how do we find a trusted source there?
So I'll tell you that the main good website is Stood Apart for students.
Hmm.
But the issue with Studapart is they take a lot of charge for the guarantee. I mean, when you are applying for an accommodation, you need to show a guarantor that you
Hmm.
can say, yeah, I can guarantee him in case he doesn't pay the rent. But you can
Hmm.
apply it for free. But Studapart charges you around 500 for that, and its service charge is also more. That's the disadvantage, or I can say, of Studapart, but it's a good site. But if you want to go through a perfect one, you need to go through agencies. But if you want to go through agencies, you need to know a little French at least, because the most agencies are in French. And
Okay.
if you want to go through that, you can come to me. I can help you with that. Yeah,
Okay, okay,
through
definitely.
agencies. Yeah.
Definitely. So Himani, how about accommodation at in Lithuania?
I live in dorms. It's been like 4 years I'm living in dorms. So dorms,
Okay.
I think it's very good. The one that university has,
Hmm.
rather than apartments, I feel dorms are like so good.
Okay. So everything is available in the dorms, starting from the utility or everything. Can you please explain us in that?
Yes. So over here, the system is I think you need to pay for the water, for the garbage,
Hmm.
and light, electricity as usual. But in the dorms, you get the everything is paid by the dorms for you. You just need to pay 117 euros depending on what type of room you want.
Okay.
There's a small room and a big room.
Okay.
I live in a big room, so I pay 117. But apart from that, I do not pay any utilities.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. Neil, what about you? What about the accommodation?
Oh, I live in a sharing apartment with
Okay.
three friends from my city.
Okay.
I found it with like contacts. He's from the same city, and
Okay.
my college group like really helped me to find this accommodation. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And Kartavya, anything from your end? What about accommodation at Germany?
Yeah, like I also got through connections. Like a few of my friends, they are also living in Hamburg, so they give me some of the contacts. So I texted them,
Hmm.
and yes, I know that there are many scammers here. So I told my friends to look at that place, and if it's good, then I
Hmm.
did it that thing.
Okay, okay. So you have scammers there in Germany as well. So you have to be aware of a trusted source. You have to find out a trusted source, right?
Yeah, yeah, there are lots of scammers here.
Okay. So coming to the next question, how to find any type of internship and how to find internship in French language, any French language. Neil, you can answer this.
So basically, I study AI and data science. So my college takes company projects and
Hmm.
startup projects, and we
Hmm.
work for free for the company as a
Okay.
project.
Hmm.
So if I complete the project like I did last in my last semester, I
Hmm.
completed a project, and now I can approach the company that I already work for you.
Okay.
So you can give me an internship now, and I already know what your company is and
Hmm.
how you guys work. So we
Okay.
approach like that because we are in an engineering field.
Okay. So one more question to you that does a university help you in your internship or
Yes,
finding a part-time jobs? And this is open
100%.
question for Kartavya, Himani, and Yashwant.
For me, my university helped me for finding internships. Part-time job, you have to work for yourself, but internship, your college will help you.
Okay. Kartavya?
Yes, I also agree with Neil. My university also helped me to find the internships.
Hmm.
So same doing projects, and after that we can just go to the any companies regarding I'm into the logistics. So it's Hamburg is known for the logistic hub. So
Okay.
even I work in the logistic like warehousing
Hmm.
management.
Hmm.
So
Hmm. Hmm.
yes, I've seen many people, many students come from the universities and do internships in my logistic company.
Okay.
Where
Okay. And Himani, what about you? Thank you,
Uh,
Kartavya.
I I think it's the same. My classes normally are held in hospital, so in the
Okay.
same hospital I get my internship.
Okay. And thank you, Himani. Jaswant, what about you?
So like I said, we never had a chance to do a part time because we had school every day. We were
Hmm.
busy back then, and internship. I mean, school helps a little. It's your work too, because I can tell you my journey. Like it took me. Our course stopped after April, and I got my internship in June or something. It started in September. I mean, it is really hard for you to see like everyone around you are getting, but you don't get. The one thing
Okay.
I can say is you shouldn't be giving up. I at least iterated my resume for 15, 20 times. Yeah,
Okay.
I started applying from January. People who started from March, they got. But the best thing I can say now is I got the best internship from my whole school, and I got it
Okay.
for 1 year. So I got the best high paying internship as well. I got it in Luxembourg, so I travel every day from France to Luxembourg. So I can
Okay.
say is never give up, ready to be ready to change. That's all. So
Okay.
it's
So,
keep on.
Yashwant, one question is for you. Which business school are you in? Or
Okay.
you were
Neoma
in?
Business. Neoma Business School. I did the MSc in International Business Development.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess basically all the questions are related to internship and what amount they are paying you in that way only. So, Kartavya, in Germany, what is the tentative wages you get for internship?
It's around 2000 euros. Like one of my friend got internship into the logistics. So I asked him, I'm just been
Hmm.
here like 4 months. So I literally asked him, what is your payroll? So
Okay.
he told me, it's around 2000 euros per month. So it's quite good.
Okay, so basically that means you can manage everything in that 2000 euros. Your
Yeah,
accommodation, your what to say, living, eating, and every stuff,
everything. Yeah.
everything in this. Okay, one more question. How can you earn per hour? What do you earn per hour?
Like my mini job work.
Anything. It's a
Yeah,
open question.
I earn like 16 euros per hour.
Okay, 16 euros. And in general cases?
Like it depends. Like if I'm doing a night shift, so I get
Hmm.
around 16.25 euros, and in the morning shift, my friend like he's working in morning shift, so he
Right.
gets around like 13.5 to 14 euros.
Okay. Yashwant or Neil, anyone from you, what is the average per hour rate there, wages rate?
Hmm. I don't know about part-time, but as far as I know, for a French government, I think it's 10 euros per hour.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
10 euros, but I work in night, so I get 14, and I work
Okay.
on
So
holiday.
it
And
depends upon that if you are doing a day job or you are
yeah,
doing a night
after
job. So
night,
your
it's
wages depends upon that.
yes,
And it
Yeah.
depends also on the restaurant you are working. If you are
yes.
finding an Indian restaurant, he is going to pay you low for sure,
It
like
will
five
be
or
8
six.
euros if you are working under Indian restaurant. It will be 8 or
Okay.
7 euros.
Mm.
Okay, so is that so how to find a job related to your field? It is how to go about that because see the major questions which I am getting here is for accommodation, your part times or the internship which you are going to get. So how do you manage that? How do you find a job in your field, a full-time job to say or a part-time job? Anyone? Himani, if you can answer quite since long.
Okay. Okay. So for instance, full-time job, they expect you to have some international experience, which no one has who is coming from India. So that's the reason an internship is a good opportunity. So some of my friends, what they do, they join in a 6 months internship, they perform well,
Hmm.
even though they don't have a full-time conversion chance there.
Hmm.
They at least convert it to 6 more months.
Okay.
So they try to do 1 year of internship in the same company or at least two different companies. In
Hmm.
that way, they gather 1 year of international experience and then they apply for jobs. I'll say it's not easy to get a full-time job. There are people who got job after 6 months, who got after 1 year, and there are lucky people who got within a day or two as well. So it totally depends on your hard work and luck as well. So you
Yashwant,
should always keep
sure
trying.
that see you will have to search for your field job because here in India also we do the same thing. So,
It's not same like India. In India, I worked for 2 years. So I applied for 10 companies. I got call from 5 companies. Here, I applied for 100 companies. I didn't get any mail from one company. So that's how different it is. You need to be ready for that.
Acha, you need to be more proactive in applying for the
Yes.
companies. You are
Yes.
trying to say that. Okay.
Yes.
Kartavya, anything from your end?
Like if in the about the field job like which into the logistic, I'm just been like it's more like 4 and 5 months here, so
Hmm.
I will tell you about my friends. Like he's been for 1 year here. See, he also applied for many jobs, he got many rejections. Like even he tried different agency to apply, but
Hmm.
now he got a job into the logistics
Hmm.
as a full time also. So it's getting here, but we it's need to work hard, and especially language, German language.
Okay.
German language is needed here.
Okay. It is needed there.
Yeah.
Okay. So, questions about your interview, your visa interview, your academic interviews. So, this is again a question for all. So, how did you manage to crack your academic interviews and your visa interviews? Neil, can you
Uh,
help us with this?
Can you repeat the question? I'm so sorry.
So how did you manage with your interviews, interviews with the embassy and visa interviews and the academic interviews with the admission interviews with the universities?
Yes, for the university interview, it was easy for me because I worked in this field before. I'm doing my
Mm-hmm.
bachelor's and I've already done my diploma in past in the same field. So they
Hmm.
asked me some questions about some technical questions about AI and data science, and I answered them, and it was easy for me. And the visa interview, yes, you need a good, strong profile, and you have to say the things according the documents you are submitting, and you guys helped me a lot with the document stuff. So yeah, it went good.
Thank you for that. Yashwant, what about the visa interviews and the academic interviews?
Okay. So for the academic interviews, I was pretty sure what exactly I wanted to say. So it
Hmm.
was little easy. I mean, they asked why this school, what I liked in school. I told them, and they asked me why you want to take this course. I explained my personal expectations or my future expectations.
Hmm.
That's how I got into academic. But coming for visa, I can say a little common sense and whatever EduGo Abroad has told you to say, tell them, and don't give them a chance to cross question you. So, for instance, everything was going good in Campus France interview. They asked me, she asked me whether do you know anything about French. So I can say yes or no. I told I'm learning French. So she asked me, what did you learn? I said I learned numbers. So she asked me, what numbers did you learn? Luckily, I learned the previous day 1 to 10 numbers, which I recited and I told them.
Okay.
So be careful what you are answering to them, I can say, and trust you guys again.
Okay.
That's what I can say.
Himani, what is in your case? Because academic interview being into a medical field, so how is it there?
So for getting into the university, I had like an interview and a written exam.
Okay.
But in interview, I was asked more about biology and chemistry.
Hmm.
And then at that time, I think back in 2022, we did not have an interview for Lithuania. I'm not sure
Okay.
about now.
So basically, academic interview is all about your profile and why have you selected that course. So I guess it is the summarization of your interview that you should be prepared for the course you are going into. Am I right? Can I conclude it in this way? The interview part.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Coming to the other questions, how is your okay? So, guys, any questions from your end, please shoot up with the questions. They are here for answering our questions. They have taken their special time out for us.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't. You were saying something. I got.
I was just thanking you all for taking your
No,
time
okay, okay.
out and coming to to
Okay, okay.
answer the questions of our students.
Thank you again for giving me this chance.
One more question for France. It is coming. Finance market scenario there in France. Job in finance.
It's too much for finance. If you're thinking for, I mean, there are so many Indians as well, I'll agree.
Okay.
But in Luxembourg, I'm working right now, the salaries are very high and there are high chances for them.
Okay. Okay. I guess our students are done asking questions. I'm sure that their all the doubts have been cleared. Thank you, students, for participating in this webinar. I hope this webinar is was a interactive webinar and might have solved all your queries related to specific countries, such a major countries such as France, Germany, Lithuania. So I guess we are concluding this session. You can contact us. All the student you can contact us and we are happy to help you here and we can solve all your doubt and land you a successful what to say visa there in Europe. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you alumni.